rare here. And I encourage everybody to use every single one of them, you know. And, again, you know, me and Scott were here talking the other night. During the beginning of the football game, we heard a November 8 call coming. I'm like, who in the world is that? You know, I was like, I don't even remember. I know there's an N8EKA or Vester over on this end of town. And I go, I didn't ring a bell. The November 8 Sierra Kilo or Hotel. And sure enough, he was on a 2-watt duck on a MT9250. MTX 9250 HT at 2 watts right there in Dalton coming in. And it just floored me and Scott. I could not believe it. KD4 YDD K4 JPC.
Yeah, it was definitely some rare DX. We were both floored. The guy's like, yeah, I'm just traveling down 75 South, and Bobby was like, well, where are you, man? Dalton, Georgia on a handheld 2 watts, and we're both like, what? Into NKP, KD4 YDD.
To the K4 JPC 900 meg repeater in Jasper, Georgia, part of the W4 BCS system.
Now that's an interesting idea there, Bobby. What is the W4 BCS system? You'll have to give me the fill there. You know, from up there in Dalton, I guess that really doesn't surprise me too much. Dalton is probably 30 miles to the northwest or so of Jasper. But yeah, you know, there's some pretty good looks from Dalton down to the general southeast toward Jasper. I guess that really shows you what sort of coverage you can get with that reasonable location. It sounds like he was into the machine quite solidly. Again, it makes you wonder how he even knew it was up there since the machine is that new. But well, proof is in the pudding. That just speaks volumes and says it all. So just getting an outstanding coverage there. K4 JPC and the group into NKP.
W4 BCS is Dean Bisky, a.k.a. Bisky Mountain, a.k.a. the brainchild of letting us put this 900 meg repeater up on top of his mountain. So he wanted to get recognition, and I said, that's no-brainer. We can easily accommodate that, and it's like with KC4 J&N. You know, he's got up there saying that it's part of the W4 BCS system if you ever hear it linked through. So, again, we give full hats off and recognition to Dean for allowing us to do that. And as far as Ken coming in here, he said he was hearing the repeater all the way up into Chattanooga on 75. So, you know, again, we were talking. He didn't want to break in. He was more or less listening coming down. So, pretty wild, you know, band conditions or just, you know, the way the repeater's working. Again, a lot of noise coming in on the signals, and that's all a problematic problem of the front-end pre-selector image filter. So, yeah, we have to go up there and fix that to make sure it doesn't. I mean, even a change in temperature will cause it to do that, and I think that's what's happening. I think that it's being affected and it's maybe moving around some. I know if you barely tapped on the top of the pre-selector deck, it would change dramatically. Go ahead, Scott. KD4 YDD K4 JPC.
Yeah, I was just amazed the other night. That floored me. K4 JPC, KD4 YDD in the group. I'm running a little YouTube here, guys. I'm going to upload it myself. Kind of inspired me there, Bobby. I looked at that one of the net there and heard what I sounded like on the homemade ground plane. Definitely not good. Hopefully we're much better now, but I'm running a little YouTube right now. I'm recording currently, so I'll put this up in a little bit and try and get a few more what we sound like, what everybody sounds like over here in northeast Gwinnett County.
We got on northeast Gwinnett, Scott, the KD4 YDD with the K4 JPC and 2 NKP. I've got to do a little work tonight. I've got one laptop that I use primarily for radio stuff. I've got another computer. I've got to take some of my files and get them on a still portable hard drive and transfer them to another high-speed computer that I'm going to be fiddling around with over here. the computer will be much, much more capable than its operator. I can assure you of that. I've also got to get another microphone set up here, and I've got a little software-defined receiver I can do a little playing around with for kicks and grins. I've got to get that going, and I've also got a USB that should allow me to do PSK with the 756. So I've got a few things I've got to get on the stick with here and start playing with, trying to get things knocked off. Of course, I was going to take this week off, or at least part of it, but I got tied up preparing responses to a request for proposal. So much for that. I just keep working along on that about 7 or 8 hours a day, and then try and pick off some of this other fun stuff at night. And then watch a few football games while we still have the opportunity as well. And Bobby, I agree with you. I'm very disappointed in Georgia Tech. My Lord, I wanted to see them come up with a winning year. I guess this is their first losing season now in 14, which is a shame. I know there's quite quite a following here. You're either a Georgia fan or a Tech fan, and I just like to see all the in-state teams do well. So, yeah, Monday was a bad day. I guess we were 0 for 2. Falcons losing and Tech as well. 2-4 JPC in the group, N2NKP.
Fine business, November 2, November, Kilo Papa with KD4YDD from K4JPC. Well, fine business, Bill. And also, good evening to all of our YouTube visitors watching this video from K4JPC. We're located about 45 to 48 miles. Just in general, distance from the repeater, are located up in Pickens County in Jasper, Georgia. So once again, enjoy the video. Fine business. I'm just kind of curious to see if you ever got your router put back on the air. I know you were having some interconnect problems the other day. Trying to find some encrypted passwords, so you have to let us know about that. And again, I tell you what, some of that stuff can be a real bear. And if we have a problem with our wireless system over here, it can be really hard to figure out. Thank goodness for those memory flash memory sticks over here, so you can just pop them in, and they should normally bring the encode for the wireless systems to whatever computer you have. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to linking into eastern Pennsylvania tonight, bringing the 3 900 meg repeaters from southeastern Pennsylvania as well. So it looks like it's going to be a big blast. Let me spin it over to Scott, KD4YDD from K4 JPC, Gwinnett County 900.
Yeah, Roger, Bobby. K4 JPC, KD4 YDD. What time are you thinking about doing that Lincoln project? I want to make sure I'm available and here to, I'm present to hear that all go down. Go ahead.
I'll be a little bit later. I know we've got the Southeastern Link Repeater Net coming up at 9, and also the Gwinnett County Amateur Radio Society's Roundtable Net here at 9 o'clock as well. So maybe try to do it about 8 o'clock to see what happens.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll probably be checking into both those nets as well. I like checking in on 6 meters with the GARS group, and on 220 with the Link Repeater Net. But okay, cool. That sounds good, man. I'll try and make myself available at 8. Go ahead, Bill, N2NKP, KD4YDD.
KD4YDD, N2NKP. Yeah, I'm going to try and check into the GARS net there at 9 also. And yeah, Bobby, we were able to get that wireless router reconfigured. Oh boy, what an absolute pain. Basically had to go back through and just reconfigure the whole darn thing and go back and start at ground zero. But the good news is we tried to relink 4 different computer systems to the wireless, and they all wound up working. So we were able to get the whole network here linked up. So I guess that all worked. But boy, what a pain! We try and have a pretty efficient filing system for all the various passwords and codes and so on and so forth. Boy, I thought I had that logged down and I couldn't find it. The YL couldn't find it. Oh man! But yeah, we finally persevered and figured out a way to do it. But oh, I didn't want to go ahead and change everything. That just made it a lot more time consuming than it had to be. But I guess at the end of the day, you do what you have to do, and that was the only prudent solution that we could find. K4JPC in the group, end-to-end KP.